Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. So, first time streaming on YouTube. I hope this is working well. And let me know what you thought of that intro, because that is actually my sister-in-law's actual computer with a broken LCD trying to load up. So that's I thought it was pretty funny. Zombie Geek 33 says, I is a scared. As well you should be. Hey everybody, hey Photolab Guy, hey Sesh Penguin. Who else do we have in the chat here? There's a lot of people I know. Hello Antonio, hello Redmond Geek, Jordan Kennedy, Jacob Holtman. We have David Stalls in the chat, Fwork Studio, DistroHopper39B. Apologies if I miss anybody. Getting used to this interface here. Azumono says, ookie spooky. Nice. I like it. Malto says, hello, hello. Jackson D says, how's your day? It's going pretty well. Thank you very much. Bizbin says, doot, 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 doot. Nice. Crazy Tech Reviews, hello to you too, sir. Acceptable Convo, hello, hello. Hey, Photolab Guy, I really appreciate that. That means a lot, man. Thank you. Ralph, I am on the East Coast, US. DistroHopper 39, well, just straight Ubuntu. I have been all over the place with distros, Manjaro, straight Arch Linux for a while, but I always come back to Ubuntu, especially because some of my day job stuff only runs on Ubuntu. Well, only runs well on Ubuntu. But yeah, what distro are you on? Retro Game Lord, what's up? What's up to you too? So, the purpose of this stream is really just one specific thing. Back when I had just hit 500 subscribers, I did a little bit of a thank you video. And, well, things went a little crazy since then. So I honestly cannot believe how many people have subscribed now. I put up the cursed Macintosh video, and that seems to have struck a chord with people. People are really rooting for that machine. And yeah, so welcome all new people. I'm really glad that you're here. And I don't know how often I'll actually stream, but I try to put out videos about once a week. And yeah, very happy you're here. Oh, Mint. Yeah, I used Mint for a long time. Love Mint. So, I have up here on the screen the video of the computer that we're giving away today, which is a PowerBook 1400C. It is the 117 megahertz version, which is admittedly not the fastest version, but this computer has a lot going for it otherwise. Not only does it have the actual working CD-ROM, hey Mac84, I'm glad you're here because check out what I am wearing. I've got your awesome shirt on. It's very cool. That shirt is from Mac84, who is old hand at streaming cool Mac stuff. So definitely check him out. Redmond Monk says, better or worse than a Pismo? Well, that's a matter of taste, I think. I mean, from a spec standpoint, a Pismo is basically a modern machine, can run OS 10 and everything. And the PowerBook 1400C is one of the very first PowerPC laptops. It's actually the first Mac laptop with a CD-ROM drive built in. and I think one of the first laptops ever with a CD-ROM built in. So from a spec standpoint, Pismo is the best, but from a historical standpoint, the PowerBook 1400C I think is better. I'd rather, and the keyboard's better too on a 1400C. I hate the Pismo key. So we've got our CD-ROM drive, which is the killer feature of this laptop. But this particular version, or this particular one that I have, is actually in beautiful condition. And honestly, it looks unused. I mean, how many of these do you see with that flap thing still not only attached, but it still latches and snaps into place? Jordan Kennedy, thank you for binge watching. I appreciate that. Chickadee Media, nice to see you here. And look at that. This thing even has an infrared port. How amazing is that? So we've got one of the nicest keyboards, I think, on a Macintosh ever. If this video would actually move. Jacob says, how can one hate the Pismo keyboard? Lol, blasphemy. I'm going to catch a lot of flack for this, but I'm not a big fan of the Pismo itself. I don't actually own one. I owned one once, and I liked it enough, but I don't know. It doesn't have the rainbow logo. The keyboard is a weird color. I mean, it's a fine computer. It's historically significant, but a lot of Mac laptops I love a lot more. Yep, Shiggity Media. My name is Sean. Fizbin says add book covers. Yeah, I wish I had some of those. Maybe that's the killer feature of this machine. Not the CD-ROM drive, but those covers you can put on there. Well, that is, there we go. All right. So this thing came with a couple megabytes of RAM built into the motherboard. Well, not built in, but actually on this little daughter card here. And this machine, I think, has one RAM card with it, bringing it up to, I think, 32 megs of RAM. But yeah, it is clean inside and out. So when I was thinking about how we should give this thing away, I've seen a lot of giveaways on YouTube, and they use like a website, and the website like grabs all the comments and stuff. But I had a better idea. I thought more fitting for this old computer, we should do our giveaway using an old Mac. So it's not, well, it's not actually an old Mac, it's mini VMac. But I think it's a lot better than using modern website. And somebody asked, yeah, Jacob asked, will there be a cat appearance live on stream today? There sure can be. Here's Yoshi. She's been in a couple of the videos. She just ate, so she's very grumpy that I picked her up from her bed. All right. So here's my mini VMac desktop. And this is actually a desktop that I was using on a real machine that I stuck on here via my floppy emu. So I was using that to boot into real machines. Hello, Helen is in the chat. Hello, hello. Very nice to see you here. My one and only moderator. Oh, and I've got lots of nice kitties in the chat. Thank you very much. Acceptable Convo says, your cat looks just like my cat. Very nice. Vinny Mac. So, I have been playing around with HyperCard. Who here remembers HyperCard? HyperCard was really a magical piece of software. Before the internet, there was, only your computer. And how do you create stuff on your computer? Easily. Interactive stuff. Well, HyperCard was made for people who weren't programmers, but wanted to dip their toe into creating interactive content. So, let me show you some of the stupid stuff I've done in HyperCard getting ready for this stream. So first of all, you let me know if this is illegal or not. But it was just the anniversary of Windows 95. So I started to remake Windows 95 in HyperCard. Doesn't actually do anything, but I just thought that was fun. Okay, so what I actually made in HyperCard is a random list picker. A random list picker machine. So let me just walk you through what I did here. If we go into the background info and take a look at the script, basically, I have, well, this is just to animate my little machine front faceplate thing, but I use actually the random command within HyperCard to pick the winner. And then I do just a nice little animation of all the names for dramatic effect. And then at the end of that animation, will pop up who the winner is. Beta Carotene talks about the HyperCard Game Jam remake of PT. Yeah, I heard about that. That is pretty cool. DistroHopper says computer. I'm pretty sure that's the correct spelling in Windows 95, but correct me if I'm wrong. Gio says, I'm going to pick up a Macintosh Performa 630C on Sunday. That is a cool computer. That is my favorite era of vintage Mac. All right. So now that we see how the HyperCard script works, I've taken the names of everyone who commented on that 500 subscriber celebration video before I hit 1,000 subscribers, and I've compiled everybody into a list here. And all we have to do, is paste that into here. So if you are ready for me to hit the spin button, please put cat emojis in the chat now. And we'll wait for us to have some cool cat emojis in chat before I push this spin button and we see this magic little HyperCard machine in action. Redmond Monk had a color classic, and your parents made you sell it to get the Performa. Man, that's a tough choice. I love the color classic, and I've never actually owned one. I've always wanted one. One of my first Macs, real Macs that I ever owned, was a LC575, which was a beautiful machine. And I always wanted to put that motherboard into a color classic to make the Mystic. All right, we're seeing a lot of cats in chat. Good stuff. All right. That's a lot of cats. I'm gonna hit the spin button. Here we go. All right, it's gonna spin for a bit and then it's gonna start to gradually slow down. It's slowing down. Stephen Smith. Do we have Stephen Smith in our chat today? Wow, we have 56 people watching. That's a pretty crazy number. Thank you all so much for coming. So, Stephen Smith, if you are in the chat, make yourself known. Otherwise, I'm going to have to come into the comments on that 500 sub video and try to get a hold of you there. Woohoo! Congrats, Steven! Stephen Smith. That's a funny way to spell Tom Barber. I would say so. I would say so. Distro Hopper says the live stream works perfectly. Very good. That is very good to hear. Redmond Monk says, what is Mini VMac? That is a Macintosh emulator, cross-platform. And I believe this one is emulating a Macintosh 2. So it's a 68K max. And it works really well. It's I think it's the most accurate 68K Mac emulator out there. Oh no, Shiggity Media missed the spin because YouTube derped out. I do hear that YouTube derps a lot, so sorry to hear that. And Helen, my favorite moderator, says, don't forget to join the Discord. That's right, we just set up a Discord today. And thank you very much to my new moderators in Discord who helped me set it up because I kind of messed it up in the beginning. But yep, there is a Discord. And let me get you a little link here. There's a link for our Discord. Just popped into chat for you. I would love to see you all there because we talk about a lot of nerdy stuff. And yeah, I see everybody popping in now. Thank you so much. Really great to see you. And I saw somebody ask a little while ago, what is the update on the Cursed Mac? Well, so the Cursed Mac is doing pretty well. I did put a little bit of a spoiler in the Discord in the 68K section. But yeah, there's actually a very exciting thing coming up with the Cursed Mac involving a good friend of mine. So make sure you're subscribed and you're in the Discord because you'll be the first to know what that super interesting thing is. But yeah, that about does it for this stream. I'm very excited to ship this out to Stephen Smith. And yeah, I really hope he enjoys it as much as I have. And once again, Retro Techie says, give away the Cursed Mac. You don't want the curse of that Mac. That Mac is extremely cursed. That Mac will haunt your dreams. Not really. I actually just love it a lot. But yeah, once again, thank you so much for subscribing and following along while I tinker around with all of these wonderful old Macs. And thank you so much for coming here today and joining me in this giveaway stream. It is just absolutely incredible that so many of you came out today. Thank you so much. And actually, I'm making an outro, so I'm going to put my spooky screen back on. Thank you very much for joining.